Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a review on some soft plastic baits I got in the mail today from a company called Hot Seat Custom Baits. And they're a newer company, but probably going to be the only company I start buying from because their designs and texture in these baits are just outstanding. So first thing I'm going to talk about is their Hot Heads 4.5 inch worms in a domestic violence color. And all these are just small 4.5 inch finesse worms. And these are not ordinary finesse worms. What these have, just the rib sides all the way down. Has the big bulbous tail and then a flat side. And what the flat side allows it to do, it's really key in all finesse baits, is you put it on a stand-up shaky head jig, you throw it out, it stands on like this, stands on the bottom. That bulbous tail on the flat side is going to let it glide. So that's key. And then the bulbous tail is going to let it just wave around. It's just going to let it stand up, float up, and just wave back and forth. So, awesome finesse worms. Oh, and the color, again, is domestic violence. And what it is just the black worm with blue and red glitter. You can see there. So, it's just a mix between a black neon and a black and blue flake. Two great colors combined. So, should be good. Hot Heads 4.5 inch worms. And then, I just got another bag of just sample pack. Just a bunch of miscellaneous baits. All in a June bug color. So, the first thing I'm going to talk about is this Hot Seat Skink. And what this is just a regular lizard. But it stands out from all other lizards. And what makes it stand out is the body. It's a lot thicker, a lot softer. Or not thicker, excuse me. It's a lot wider, fatter. And it's really soft. And these legs are a lot longer, which will make them kick easily. And this tail, really long tail, really thick tail, will just have so much action with little movement, which is a lot of times what you want. So, Hot Seat Skink, June bug color. And then this is their Hot Sticks, which is regular stick worm. But the way I like to rig my stick worms, or stick baits, there's more than one way to rig them. So a lot of people rig them Texas rig. So that's one way. Second way I know of is weightless rigged in the front. Third way is weightless rigged in the back, and what that does is allows the bait to kind of glide backwards, which is really good. And then my favorite way of all time catches fish anywhere I go, any time of the day, is wacky rig. And all it is just a hook through the middle, and it just lets that worm shimmy, just all the way up and down through the water. And it just resembles a dying bait fish, a dying shad, whatever. And it's just an awesome way. I've caught so many fish on it. And it looks silly, but it works, so can't go wrong. So I got two of those. And then the next thing is their Hot Fatty. And it's just a regular creature bait, but what I like more about it is the head of the bait is rounder and shorter, which is good. And then these little kickers are a lot longer and thicker. And the ribbon tails on them, there's two ribbon tails. They're longer too. So what that allows it to do is little movement will make those kickers just kick back and forth, and then these ribbon tails just to flutter through the water. So those are good baits. And then I have probably the most amazing bait I thought was the Hot Seat Slapsticks. And all it is just a paddle tail worm. And I like paddle tails for some reason. I don't know why. I just like them a lot more. So, all it is just a regular worm body. And you can see it gets narrower, narrower. And then you got the big paddle tail. And what a paddle tail does is when you're reeling it through the water or working it through the water, it just kind of waves back and forth. Just kind of does like that through the water. And that tail kicks. A lot of vibration, a lot of flow, water movement. So it's just easy. This June bug color with this green glitter in it will help the fish really just find it with that tail kick, and the glitter is going to shine. So Can't wait to use those. Definitely going to be #1 rig on my tournament days. And then, next thing I have is their hot fatties. And these are just awesome flipping baits, creature baits. And you can see it's just compact body, little tiny kickers. They're just going to flutter back and forth. And then these right here, these little claws, I don't know what you call them, but these things right here, little claws, kickers, tails, whatever. Those things are a lot thicker and longer too. So those are just going to swim back and forth as you work this bait. And the #1 thing I really like about these baits, or this one in particular, is how soft it is. And when you're fishing or flipping anything, you can flip out with this, any flipping bait, you can flip out, and by the time, a lot of times, by the time you click your reel back, you've already had a fish holding onto that bait for probably 2 or 3 seconds. And they'll let it go because they realize it's fake. Well, with these baits are a lot softer, a lot more compact, squishier, and what that will allow it to do is I can hook that out, throw it out, or flip it, and by the time I click my reel back, that fish is still going to be just chewing away on this thing because it's so soft. And I know when I have them in my hands, I can't put them down. I just keep messing with them and playing with them and squeezing them, and they're just really squishy baits, which is really key to those fish. So that's what I got in the variety pack. So that's all I got so far. But I'm definitely going to be ordering from them a lot. So again, Hot Seat Custom Baits. And they're not your ordinary bait company either. All their baits are $3, which is tremendous for anybody. And I got them really fast. I emailed them probably about 2 or 3 days ago, I think. And I just got their baits today. So really, really fast. And $3 for these and those and just everything. $3, which is amazing. So these hot sticks, stick baits, you don't have to sit there and pay $8 for stick baits. Go to hotseatcustombaits.com, get your same stick baits, a lot built a lot better, for $3. That's $4 off already right there. And all their baits are made in a crawfish and shad scent, which is awesome because these imitate shad, these imitate crawfish, you know. All these things that bass are keying in on, their main forage is probably crawfish and shad. So got their main forage built into your soft plastic baits, which is great. So go check them out, guys. hotseatcustombaits.com one more time, and you won't be disappointed. I know I'm not. So thanks, and go order you some of these baits. They're awesome. Thanks, guys.